Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show.
Welcome to the Show. I'm the Big Show, and that's the Mama Show. That's Tamara, and I'm Thaddeus, and I'm glad y'all here to check us out tonight.
All right, so we're gonna break out some segments for you all because we're trying to get this thing organized. So this first segment we're gonna talk about is where we ate, and yes, we are actively eating. This watermelon is delicious.
Somebody's actively eating the watermelon. I was trying to have a bowl for y'all, but the Punisher.
We've been eating.
I ate some too.
So where'd we eat?
In my kitchen mostly. Miss Prosper has been doing her best to make sure we are consuming good local fresh food. And so we've been eating mostly at the house, but where we eat recently?
We ate at Antoine's, the historic Antoine's restaurant on St. Louis Street in New Orleans. Yeah, we do eat at home most of the time.
Man, we were celebrating Brianna, our niece, through appropriation.
Brianna wanted a French fancy kind of situation for her brunch, and
we went to Antoine's, and
parents came through.
So, people are related to folks, and man, we got in there, and man, first of all, I didn't know Antoine's was that big.
Me neither. Antoine's was like an apartment complex. We kept walking. There are like 6 different restaurants.
We walking through dining rooms. People looking at us like, and then we still trekking through the dining rooms.
It was a big bunch of us.
And then next thing you know, we end up in this private room in the back that had every king of a particular crew. Oh, I ain't saying no names.
A parade crew, yeah.
But a big one. And they had their name on a big old mirror up there and all of that there.
A gown from one of the queens.
Yeah, scepters and
it
was
very nice.
Historic for sure, but
beautiful setting.
Y'all can't be named, you heard me?
No. But yeah, it was a very good experience.
No question.
We had, first of all, there's a blessing when you know people who are in places, and so because someone who's related to the birthday girl knew someone in places, we
let it out and let it out.
All kinds of just little treats sent out to us.
Oysters a couple of kind of ways, potatoes a kind of way,
potato fried
onion rings, and it was just like this before we ordered anything.
Yeah.
Man, then we ordered what we had, and the food was fire.
Yes.
And then they did a baked Alaska. It was a whole big old cake. That thing looked like a football helmet. It was so big.
It was. It looked like a big rugby ball.
Man, they lit the thing on fire. Threw all that cinnamon on it. That's where I ate.
That's where we ate recently.
It was off the meat rack. Antoine's historically, Antoine's is known for we eat a lot of char grilled oysters down here. So fire grilled oysters is a thing even before we started doing them. Kind of how we like to do them down here. Mm-hmm. Oysters Rockefeller. Was coined, that term Oyster Rockefeller was coined at Antoine's, I don't know how many hundreds of years ago, but it was because, and I know it's not hundreds, but it was called that because it was so rich. It's like a spinach, Pernod, which is like a anise flavored liqueur, heavy cream and cheese. It's a really, really rich dish. And Antoine's, the creator of Oysters Rockefeller, one of them OG fire roasted oysters.
Yeah, that's one of those old line New Orleans restaurants. Seriously,
legendary.
All right, so what are we talking about next?
Black businesses.
And
I'm sorry, I'm late to the party all the time.
The finger just takes up the whole screen.
Man, let me talk about my finger. Right there, you should put
E.T. phone home.
Prosper's Notary and Consulting. You should put it right there.
I will put it right there.
And man, I don't know if y'all heard, but Mrs. Prosper is now Notary Public, and
yay.
Oh yeah,
a round of applause. Yeah, so I'm very excited that I just about a month ago started my new business called Prosper Notary and Consulting. And I'm really excited because notaries in Louisiana do a lot more than witnessing signatures and checking identification to verify that the person's actually who they say they are.
Notary is almost like a little lawyer, yeah.
Yeah, we can do a lot of legal documentation, most legal documentation in the state.
Like
the thing that a notary can't do is give legal advice. So the thing I'm focusing on is wills. I feel that it's very important, especially for people in the Black community, to leave a will, because we know that we are starting way behind the finish line as it goes with generational wealth. And one of the best ways to retain that wealth through the next generations are to actually tell people where it goes and who it goes to.
We
And
lose so much property because it gets tied up because nobody said what to do with the land, with the property or whatever. Next thing you know, it goes through all this court stuff. People lose track, people lose interest, people
Yeah.
stop caring, people run out of money, and then all of a sudden, Mama and Titi Mo house is
on the auction block. If anybody's familiar with some of the things that happened with property loss after Hurricane Katrina, that's exactly it. It was a family-owned home, and the great-great-grandfather paid for it, built it. It was paid off in 1953. But by 2005, basically 32 people own it because they never left it to the next person. So all the heirs own it. Nobody can prove anything. Nobody who's alive has their name on the deed or the title. Half the stuff got washed away anyway.
And y'all ain't taking my part. That's my mama too.
Yeah, we lost out. And so, yeah, or people wanted to be paid out. And by paid out with all those people and the way real estate used to not cost so much, everybody wants their $498.37.
Wow.
Anyway, that's beside the point.
Sorry.
You need a will, but notaries, not just me, but notaries in Louisiana can do affidavits, oaths, trusts, conveyances, mortgages, leases, all kinds of things.
Can't you swear people into public office?
Yes.
That's crazy.
Yes. And I had to get sworn into office. So I went to my friend, who was also a notary, at Boss on Crowder Boulevard in New Orleans East, and she swore me in.
Go check out Boss. They
Boss has it going on.
If you need any kind of clerical kind of stuff.
Yeah, and business services.
Business service.
Operations, solutions,
that's the better word.
And she's a notary. So all the notary things that I just talked about, you can go see Miss Anderson and she can take care of that for you at Boss.
Boss.
What's good in the world?
Good in the world.
What's good in the world today, Pooh?
Man, friendship. Friendship.
Yeah.
I feel fortunate to have a gaggle of incredible friends. You know, we all have people who, you know, we have friendly relations with, but, you know, people who, when you got to do something heavy and they show up, you know, that's friends. You know, we shut that store down. I had to get them big refrigerators out the store, and my friends showed up. You heard me, and so I'm just thankful for my friends, people who I trust, I'm comfortable with. I'm not ever worried about my children around them. Not worried about my spouse around my friends. Yeah, that's the thing I see good in the world right now is having. Go ahead.
What about your friends? Will they stand their ground? Will they let you down again? Whoa. All right, what do you know good in the world? Drop it in the comments. Share with us what you have seen lately that is good in the world. We know there's a lot that's not, but let's focus on what's good. It helps you feel a little bit better.
Yeah, and take the small wins, yo. Take the small wins, you know. It's good to win the championship, but enjoy each game.
Thanks for watching. See you soon.